Today we will be talking about some potential improvements to the way you select items on your Macintosh. So let's jump right into the tutorial. Start with the Finder. Now, everybody probably knows already that you can click and drag to select multiple items in the Finder. What I would like to show to you today is some more accurate methods for making a selection in the Finder and other places, as you will see. So we'll start with a Finder full of files that are unselected, like this. This is just a folder full of images, desktop images. And the first trick that I want to show you is using the Command key or the Apple key, it's the same key, to modify a selection. So I'm going to put my finger on the Command key and click on various files in the list. And you can see that the selection grows wherever I click. This allows you to make a very accurate selection of files in the Finder in what is sometimes a very long list where you can't actually see the entire list without scrolling. Now, one of the nice things about this is you can also deselect items like this. I'm going to release my finger from the Command key now, and you'll notice that the selection is still there. So it allows you to make the selection in stages, I guess. So now I've decided that I would like to add a few more to the selection. I'm going to put my finger back on the Apple key and continue to modify my list. Okay, very good. Unselect them all. That was the Escape key, by the way, if you need to quickly unselect. The next tip we're going to talk about is using the Shift key to help you with your selections. So what I'm going to demonstrate here is the ability to select a range. So suppose I want to select this file all the way down to this Circles wallpaper file. So basically what you do is you pick the beginning file by clicking it as normal click, and then hold the Shift key down and click the last file that you want selected. And the Finder will select everything in between for you. Now you can use a combination of the two tips we've talked about today. You can use the Apple key to go in and then deselect a few in the center. This is very powerful for making, like I said before, a very accurate selection. Okay, now these tips don't just work in the Finder. They will work in email, they will work in iTunes. I'll just demonstrate the iTunes for you. So here we go. Playlist. I've already decided which of these songs I would like to add to my new awesome playlist here. So use the Apple key to make a random selection, or perhaps not so random. Move it into the playlist. So Shift key also works. We can select a range like this. Let's move on to the last thing that I want to talk about today, which is the fact that the Shift select, the range selection, works with text as well, which is really powerful. So suppose we are doing some research here and we've got a particular paragraph that we would like to use in our word processing document. What we can do is, just as with the file, click to select the beginning of the range and then hold the Shift key down while we click the end. And we can pick an entire paragraph. Well, I'll try it again for you. I can choose to pick a particular phrase like this. And you know, everybody knows that you can drag select, but it's a bit more tedious on the hands, I've found. And this allows you to go a lot faster, so you know, we can just quickly pick exactly what we want. I'm going to use the Apple C copy hotkey, and then I've got a text document here that I can paste it in. And then, you know, suppose I selected too much, I can go from the end. So, by the way, this also works backwards, so the end of the range to the beginning of the range also works. So that's about it. I just hope that these tips will help improve the way you select items on your Macintosh. Thanks for watching. See you next time.